So in 2025, last year, I spent an average of $67 per week on groceries for my family of three. So that's me and two teenagers. They do go to their dad's 2 nights a week. So I will admit that having to only feed them 5 nights a week instead of seven really does make a bit of a difference. I also acknowledge that my methods are not going to work for everybody. It really depends on your situation and what resources you've got in your area. I'm very lucky to live in an area where we have lots of discount food stores and options around. So that helps me reduce my grocery costs a lot. I use this app called Money Manager. It's this guy down here. And you can record all of your incomings and outgoings so you can really keep track of your budget. So, for example, you just click on a day, you can add how much you've spent. Let's just put that into groceries. I used my card, and then that will get added into your monthly incomings and outgoings. So this is how I'm able to see exactly how much I've spent on groceries for all of 2025. So you can just click on this one here, which is groceries. It will give me all of my transactions. So the total amount that I spent was $3,501. And when you divide that by 52 weeks, it's about $67 a week. So that's how I got my average. So I highly recommend using this app if you want to be able to keep track of all your incomings and outgoings. I get the bulk of my food in pre-packed trolleys from discount grocery stores in my area. For example, this one here from Loaves and Fishes was $50, and it came with all the meat and the bakery items, the fruit and veg and pantry items. They do change from day to day depending on what stock they've got, and a lot of their stuff they buy cheap or it gets donated because it is stuff that's destined for landfill. This is another trolley here, which I got from Lighthouse, and they are in Loganholme and Hillcrest, both on the south side of Brisbane. This is their $55 trolley, which again changes day to day and week to week. It will come with a meat pack. Sometimes you can get free fruit and veg out at the front of the store and free bread, but you'll also get bread and milk in the trolley. It will come with a snack pack with pantry items and a box full of staples, which will be the same in all of their trolleys. So baked beans, spaghetti, rice, pasta, jam, laundry detergent, that kind of stuff. So their trolleys are really good for those staple items. Lighthouse are massive advocates of getting as many people to shop there as possible because all of their proceeds go towards free food relief for people who are in need. So the more people that shop with them, the more people that they can actually help. So definitely don't need a healthcare card or anything to shop there. They encourage as many people as possible to do so. The easiest way to find discount groceries in your area is to open up maps and then just do a search. So the different words that you can use are food pantry, discount groceries, food bank, discount food, and then see what pops up. So let's go with food pantry. So you can see there's all these different places that pop up in relation to where you are. So this is how you can find places like Lighthouse. You can see the trolleys and the hauls that I put up for that. The trolley, the $50 trolley I got the other day was from Loaves and Fishes in Sykes Creek. Tribe of Judah in the Logan area is another really good one. They are a discount grocery store. They don't do the trolleys, but they have really good deals on meat and other things. You can check out their Facebook page and they often put up the deals on there. There's another one over in Eagleby area called Twin Rivers. They're also really good for free food and discount items. So yeah, that's the best way to find the discount food in your area. So if you don't live near me and you're watching my videos going, how the heck do you find this? This is the best way. So just type in these different search terms: food pantry, discount groceries, food bank, and discount food. The next biggest tip in how I've been able to save so much money on groceries is storage. So I have two freezers. I've got the main one with my fridge and I've got a spare one in the garage. So I'll just go show you how those are all set up. So this is my freezer, which is in the fridge. That's kind of where I leave all of the odds and ends and air fryer stuff. I've got my ice drawer. I've still got some Krispy Kremes in there from a trolley. Yes, I freeze everything. Ice packs, that kind of thing. And then I've got another drawer where I put frozen meals and leftovers and stuff like that. And then I have a full-size standing freezer in the garage as well. And this is how I'm able to really stock up with the trolleys that I get, which is essential because you just get so much food in them and it's just going to get wasted or given away if you don't have anywhere to store it. So I like to organise. So up the top is all like chicken products. And then I've got red meat, mince and bacon and bits. It's actually getting a bit empty at the moment because I need to go get some more. These are some other odds and ends. There's a casserole under there. I've got some bits of bread left. I usually keep a couple of drawers just for bread. There is a bit of bread in there and some frozen veggies. And some more frozen veggies down the bottom. The third hot tip that I have in saving loads of money with my groceries is my second pantry. It is my storage cupboard under the stairs, and that is where I store all of the extra shelf items that I get, especially from trolleys, because sometimes you do get stuff in bulk, which is amazing, but you need to have somewhere to store it. So when I see trolleys that have lots of good stuff in it that I know we'll eat, maybe not straight away, but over time, this is where I store it. Let's go check it out. So in my laundry, if I just close this door behind me, I have another storage cupboard. You can see it's quite big and hidden, so it's a handy little spot. And there's so much room in here. So I've got this whole shelf full of crackers and bits and bobs. I've got some onions down there, bits of soft drink. There's some odds and ends in there. I've got loads of crackers and chips and stuff. This has all come in trolleys that I know we will get to over time, but we're not going to eat it quickly. There's some oat milk there. I picked them up for 80 cents each, so I stocked up. It's like having a little grocery store on hand. I've got 3 whole packets there of these Master Food spices, and they're really good on veggies in the air fryer for flavour, so I've been using those a lot. A couple of pasta sauces, some stock, diced tomatoes, we've got potatoes, baked beans and spaghetti, some tomato paste, jam, some different spreads and sauces. And then I've got some boxes. Sorry, it's really dark in here, there's no light. So that's where I keep my tea bags. I've got rice down the bottom, and this whole box is full of pasta and noodles. For those who are wondering, yes, some of the stuff can be getting close to its best before, some of it's past it, but I don't really care. Like, that actually appeals to me. I love that I'm just using up some more of the food that's going to end up in landfill, because it just hurts my heart that we live on this planet where we have such an abundance of food, and yet we've got people going hungry and perfectly good food going into landfill. As long as the food's still good, I'm still eating it. And having this pantry and the extra freezer space means that I can really stock up when I get things that I know we'll eat. And then I have loads of weeks where I just don't really buy many groceries. I'll just get like the cheese and the butter and odds and ends to fill in the blanks. But other than that, we're just eating through what we've got. We've got such an abundance of food. So I recognise not everybody is going to be able to do their groceries in this way, but I do encourage you to look around and see what resources are in your area if you want to cut grocery costs or you need a helping hand. Look for the not-for-profits. They're usually the ones who do this kind of thing. Any way that we can cut our cost of living right now is helpful, I think.